very first computer I ever used was the family computer. That is probably no longer a thing in family households today, but back in the day, you all shared a Windows computer. That means if you wanted to play any games or do your homework, you had to wait until everybody had their turn, and usually parents got the turn first. Biggest first win was saving up enough money for a laptop, which of course had Windows XP on it. But even before then, like that's a big win because like having your own Windows laptop means I could play video games anywhere, anytime. Now, unfortunately back then, battery life wasn't crazy, so you kind of had to have things plugged in to play your video games, but it was so much fun because I could play video games on my Windows laptop whenever I was in the family room, upstairs in my bedroom, take it to friends' houses, and still I could play video games. Until I realized I needed a bit more power. I ended up getting a computer secondhand from a friend. None of us even knew what was in this Windows computer in terms of the hardware. All I knew is that it couldn't run what I needed it to run. So I decided to take apart my entire family computer, and at this time, they just upgraded and had a Windows Vista computer. I think they just ended up buying it for over $1,000, and I took it all apart so I could figure out how to put it back together. And I figured if I understood how to build a computer, then surely I could probably build myself one, right? I was 12. And then I realized that you have to spend a lot of money to buy the parts for the computer to build it yourself.
Hey guys, we have a bit of a Sunday project today. Me and my cousin Landon are doing here. As you guys know, this is my current computer build.
Having a powerful Windows computer changed everything. No lag, frame rates were smooth and just beautiful. Everything you wanted to do on the family computer or the laptop, you could do on your supercharged Windows computer. It was amazing.
It's loading up, and it's pretty quick. Oh, the second monitor's working now. Whew, I don't want to look at. And sorry for the sloppy camera work. I'm trying to be careful here, but
that's when I really was able to get into watching videos on YouTube. This is before they were even acquired, okay? Long time ago. And I thought like, wow, if I got to watch these videos be made, then surely my computer now could be strong enough to also make my own videos. And that's when things got really crazy. The first ever computer that I used in order to make my first video was actually one that I built myself.
It's Preston here, and I'm bringing you guys another kind of tech vlog where I install my new graphics card, the NVIDIA GTX 670.
I was probably like 14 years old, and I built this thing with my bare hands. And man, video games ran so smooth on it. I spent everything that I saved up for an entire summer to build this Windows computer, load up Windows 7 on it. It could run both the video game and also the recording software at the same time, which was kind of unheard of back then. I didn't know what I was gonna be able to do or if I could even film videos. There was a lot of different pieces of hardware that people were buying that were external to use to record videos at that time on like your Xbox and even on your computer. And I honestly had such a good Windows computer that I could just do it both on the same thing. One of the biggest upgrades I did to my Windows PC that I can remember, it was the GTX 1080. So I installed one in my second computer a couple of weeks ago, and it's so nice. All I had to do was replace the graphics card and everything else was done. Windows Update took care of everything. Updated the drivers, I had no issues. I went straight back into playing games and recording and live streaming, no downtime. It was awesome. It's been over 15 years now of making videos. It was Windows when I started. It will be Windows when I finish. If you're thinking about building anytime soon, it starts with Windows. See where it takes you.